And this is anticipation by coldzera. They've not had any contact toward that boiler position with two players playing that far forward. They start the rotation early, and they're going to go for the flank. This is full commitment from Complexity. No other option. And from straight above, coldzera fires directly down. They got blocked inside of the smoke, and Cold gets...
Yep, holding towards the car position once again. Same mentality. They do check it this time and get a trade, so that's better than nothing. Much better, as Def gets the second as well. But coldzera, he'll be dropped. This is looking very good.
Yeah, first time. Oh, the lineup though. Tarek steals it back.
No way.
It did look very good. First time that the duel, when they've walked out in that occasion, has gone the way of Complexity. And great read from Def. He knew that they were going to get re-peaked. If Stewie was going to bait them in, he was going to try and trade off of it. Def still doing fantastic work. We'll take Fur down as
a little bit of an awkward moment for them because they're going to have to commit and walk out. Tarek's playing this so smart. Doesn't nail the first shot cleanly, but he does get it in the end. 10 seconds remaining. Def has to go for him. Clock running down, and he will make his way towards garbage, and that's
heading his way. Shoulder peek from Def. Too slow on the second one, I'm afraid. Cold never even bought it, never even moved. Good play, though, toward Arch at least. Stan can wrap. Tarek's in the open. If he wraps faster, it doesn't even matter. Shazam's going to get him down. They know Cold's inside of the pit. Smoke still in front of Library. Good read, good take. Ball needs to get in position. It's caught. Fallen has it. 23 seconds. They can just barely recover it. Android makes a run for it, gets away knowing that Fallen had to reset. HP is so low as well on the Complexity side. They backed off to go for the bounce flash in through. That allows Stewie a little bit closer on the M4. Still looking, spots Android, but not before his head gets taken off. And Fallen on an op, make it at least expensive perhaps, as he can keep them both near enough to the bomb. It's a kit to work with, but missed first shot of the AWP. He's going to have to back out. It's 2 in a row for Complexity. Close together. I don't think Shazam's able to respond. The boost, the run boost at that. He's spotted. He certainly gets taken down. The feet still show, but Ye recovers. Great idea to run boost onto the atrium. Unfortunately, it's the one position that easily countered it. Great trade in the corner. Bomb is left that far inside of the site. Fortunately, they've already crossed over to grab that before Fallen was ready.
Tony on the bike right now, great angle, but Stewie's already made it towards the hay bales here. This could be a little bit problematic. His teammate might drop here, but Stewie can't find the frag just yet. A really awkward duel on the bomb side, but Def will come out on top. As the first map, I can't believe we've got to stop to this point. Yeah, he Molotovs himself, and with the chaotic start to random at 9, it will be Fallen to capitalize there. They tried to Molotov the car. I'm not sure if we caught it. I was looking on my screen. It was a Molotov missed by the terrorists, and now Fallen is just tearing them apart.
2 kills are massive. MIBR knew the situation, went aggressive as a result. Fallen's rotated around, bringing the op in slowly, and they line up. They make it all too easy. I thought he might get away with one as they were searching inside of the site, but round all but done shortly. Shazam left with 23. They know exactly where he is. What a way to steal it back. First in 5, and they keep all 5 alive.
Crossfire once again, very fast from Complexity here.
Tarek was spotted. His shoulder just slightly extending beyond the wall when the flash came in, so Ye got posted and ready. Fortunately, no one able to spot him from inside of the site while he did so. Bomb goes down, it sits to the man advantage on the Complexity side. Now, remember, this is a reset.
And making sure anyone who goes down is instantly answered back.
Oh, that nade strike somehow gets away from Ye. That could have been him down, but the contest from MIBR, relentless pressure. But look at Stewie, pushed all the way down. And this is smart as well. Does not need to go any further, does not need to overextend. Gets information, actually elects to take the shot. I thought he might just sit there and contain them. Could relay that quite quickly to his teammates, but either way, they make do on it. Cole pops out.
No problems at all here for MIBR. Android left to try and cause some financial damage, but maybe good for one, not quite coldzera.
Where I said they weren't really relying on that op on the T side, but maybe he's trying to get to it because he needs to rely on it. He's got to find a way to bring himself back into relevancy.
But a lot of people know this is how he plays, and he needs to be careful here, but nails the shot, of course. He ties it to perfection. Incendiary as well. Well, looking much better here, MIBR. I think for their 6th round, I think it's guaranteed at this point. The orbs, the double orbs, have been sensational, and that's no different. As Fur surely goes down at this point. Smoke will remove him from the situation. Good grenade, and they start to wrap towards the sites.
Eric above, Smoke down to cover off the apartments. Great trade from Shazam. This time it's on the AK, just to make note, as he has struggled to find kills. Ye certainly not. Finds another great headshot. Running through is Stewie, though. He'll find Def. That takes down any control they had toward the archway and leaves Shazam. Another dire situation. Ye was directly over top of his shoulder and able to babysit the bomb play. Both players from Complexity staring in the direction where Fallen now makes noise, switches to the AK, and that noise should steal the attention away. Shazam's not looking. This could be the exact time Burr strikes, and it should be easy to find Ye if his attention continues to look the other direction. Shazam wins out the duel elsewhere, and he finally pulls around back, finally.
And there's the Molotov deployed, and Def will actually have it extinguished for him, so they can still fight.
Extinguished, but they know he had to peek out on his left side. They cover that off. Fallen's going to find Stan again. It's going the same way. Finally, a response, but he's completely surrounded. Nowhere to hide for Shazam. No prayer could save him inside of the chapel as Tarek occupies that space, and he absolutely will evict anyone. At range, but Stan's got the corner covered. Great nade. Soften him up a little bit. Quite as much as they'd love. Stan gets two. CZ showing off form yet again. Cole trades it back. That was inevitable as he went for the reload, but Ye now knows which side they're coming from. He'll swing. Remember, Shazam still sits in that corner as Cold. Has to hold off toward Moto. Has fallen as well. Slows the pace. He's the one with the bomb. Above him, inside of the apartments, is where Tarek hopes to enter from. Smoke down means he can actually jump out and join Fallen by going left. 11 seconds. Keep an eye on Fallen. 11 seconds. Has to plant the bomb. He can't. Now they have to stay alive. That's going to be a task. No, it's not. Cold's got no chance. Round stolen back finally by Complexity.
They're going to kill him after the time as well. Down the quad position, Android can be baited in, but the shots to Crisp there from Fallen.
MP9 and two UMPs. MP9 at range. Shazam makes it work. Meanwhile, back over toward B. That's where the action is. Def can't find the shot before the smoke blooms. And as Setch allows them the entrance onto the site. Even just one would have deterred them enough that perhaps the bomb plant.
Now the post-plant situation continues. Fallen opens things up, takes down one of the key players up Complexity. That's Ye. I don't think the CTs have much of a chance in this one now. They're just trying to contain the terrorists and make sure as many players go down as possible. But it looks like MIBR have done it. At least this particular round. Great shot from Stan there to punish Stewie. Try and remove as much cash as you possibly can. Sure, they're going to win the round, but look at the money remaining for them. Everyone fully invested here as Stan just continues to put bodies in.
What's on? Bounced. Stan. Doesn't even matter. Stays inside of it. In fact, it didn't extend. He's standing there, not even lit ablaze. He's just barely out of harm's way. Def's going to step out. How does Fallen not collect? Oh, it's just barely well. He knew he was on retreat, knew he was weak. Finally takes him down, but look at what the cost is. We've got one player at the very least over toward the arch side. Just back out. Flash didn't really do much for them, though, did it? 25 seconds to go.
He just needs one kill here. That will be enough. You can see his teammate so far away. There's a little bit of damage there, but gives up his position. He is alone here on the A site, taken down by Fur. This was looking so good for Complexity, but all of a sudden it starts to fall apart. Only advantage they have now is the HP one. As MIBR get themselves in the crossfire, the retake begins.
Fallen F pick could peek out and find Def. He's not looking. If he goes now, he's a dead man surely, but Def gets one just before Fallen peaks. That reveals his position. Shazam and Fallen, each with one bullet from Def. Fallen has the advantage. He goes back out. Shazam walks straight into it. They don't have a lot of range, but he wants to sneak up. He's dinked. Tarek doesn't need to play this. They have to swing together. They do. Android somehow manages to get the shot on Tarek, even though Ye was really left with nowhere to go. That works out, but they give up. Arch, do they? No. Stan, second shot. The last bullet from the gun. He's going to get all four. A shutdown.
Android and Ye need to work in perfect harmony to shut down this approach towards the A site.
Ye blinded, can't find footing. Tarek's able to win it out instead, but as you say, Android still sitting in the pit.
Oh my goodness.
Had a chance to catch them all. Fallen checks it. Stan, impressive in the last round, needs to be absolutely perfect. And this one, sneak into position. Tagged through the hay bales, threw his aim off. He's still got a kill, but Fur responds, and it's Shazam out of there already. So 12 to 11. Cold, aggressive. Through the hot flames, and straight in to the exchange. Stan that gets one in return. That's a good play from Def to go back out, but he's got to be careful because Tarek's still holding off the angle. He wants to get aggressive. Smoke down. They won't know if he's retreated or not. The AK picked up and fired. He's got to be so careful in this position as they fire through. Tarek easily disposes of him. The man advantage now going the way of MIBR. B site wide open as well, and a bit of a panic rotation. Shazam wants to get the op over toward B. Smoke down as for now, but they won't overcommit either on the MIBR side, anticipating that perhaps that rotation happens sooner. There's a chance he's in a better position. Maybe they're back over toward A, and that's where they go, and it's not wrong. The shot is, though, couldn't land it. Shazam does at least get Android to bail him out. He nearly finds a second over top of the box. Just barely misses out on the chance to find Fallen's head, and he makes no mistake to find Shazam. MIBR on 14 for Shazam. AWP, though, is going to get absolutely wrecked because Android's flashed far sooner than he was expecting and couldn't defend his teammate's backside. The rotations have to come in. 3 players toward the B site. Bomb not yet planted. It was the one kill they got was the bomb carrier, Stewie. Dropping that temporarily does at least allow the rotations to get closer to the site. But they have to go. 2 kits in play. A single flash. That is all Fallen. He's waiting. He's got an easy shot on the first. Fur's already found the 8. Fallen knows where the second one is. Stan gets at least the kill in return, but it's MIBR that'll advance. Through to the semifinals. Complexity put on a hell of a performance to get this far, but unfortunately can't come up spades against MIBR.